Have you ever found yourself staring at your to-do list with every intention to get started, but somehow you just don't? And before you know it, hours, days, or even weeks have passed. It's not always about being lazy or careless. In fact, procrastination often happens because our brain's wiring is designed to prioritize immediate pleasure over long-term benefits. This is what psychologists call present bias. We choose short-term rewards over what we know is beneficial in the long run. For example, we know that studying for an exam is helpful in the long term, but we still prefer watching Netflix because its reward is immediate. And remember, this isn't just you. This is a natural process that many people experience. Now that we understand why procrastination happens, let's talk about some simple steps you can take to overcome it. Step 1. Break down your tasks. When we see a big project, it can feel overwhelming, making it easier to avoid. But if you split that task into smaller, manageable steps, you reduce the anxiety around it. Start with something simple. For example, if you're preparing for an exam, start by just reviewing one chapter or even just a few key points. Step 2. Set clear deadlines. Deadlines give us a sense of urgency, which is key to overcoming procrastination. But here's a trick. If there's no fixed deadline, set one yourself. For example, if you need to finish a presentation, set a deadline to complete it by the end of the day. Create a realistic time frame for each task, and you'll be amazed at how much more focused you become. Step 3. Try the 5-minute rule. Tell yourself you'll only work on the task for 5 minutes. For instance, if you've been putting off studying, just commit to 5 minutes of reviewing your notes. The idea here is to simply get started. Usually, once you begin, you'll find it easier to keep going. Starting is often the hardest part, so this trick makes it easier. Step 4. Remove distractions. Let's face it, our phones, social media, and other distractions make it way too easy to procrastinate. For example, if you tend to get sidetracked by notifications, try putting your phone on silent or even in another room. Before you start, set your environment up for success. Close unnecessary tabs, put away anything that might break your focus, and create a space that allows you to concentrate. Step 5. Reward yourself. Rewards can be powerful motivators. For example, promise yourself a small treat, like a cup of coffee, 10 minutes of scrolling, or a quick walk outside after completing a task. This positive reinforcement trains your brain to associate finishing tasks with something enjoyable, making it easier to stay productive over time. Procrastination can feel like a mountain, but with these small, practical steps, you can break it down and overcome it. Remember, the goal isn't to become perfect, but to make progress. So take that first step today, even if it's just a small one. See you in the next video.